Prosperity people, how you doing today? I wanted to reach out to you again. It's Transparency Tuesday, and we wanted to be able to connect with you again, kind of giving tribute today in a really big way to my grandfather, who was very inspirational and definitely imparted a lot of things which are part of today's foundation of my belief. One of the things goes back to a day I was known as a shadow, and what he did it I attempted to do, and this is one of them days I have to say attempted. He took a business from a lawnmower and grew it into a 50-year business of landscape and gardening. With that, I had an entrepreneurial spirit, all by myself, but in seeing what he did, I thought I could go and do the same thing. One particular day, my entrepreneurial reach went way too far. I took an opportunity to go and search out some customers of my own and knocking on some doors. The lady said, that I'll pay you $100, to bring down and get rid of this tree. It was a small tree, but it was a tree. So grabbed some axe, myself and a close friend, and we labored till exhaustion, but we couldn't do the damage that we needed to do to the tree. Ultimately, I had to get my grandfather involved because I realized I was way above anything I knew about. Outside of the fact we were using the wrong tools, we needed power, and even with that, it had to be dug up. We were way over our head, needless to say, and we had underpriced ourselves significantly. That's why she was so anxious to want to work with us, because we were really cheap labor, almost slave labor in comparison to what the job really entailed. So he talked with me, and he said, take me where you went, and so I can take a look at what you did. And he just laughed. It's so silly when he saw the tree and said, how much did you charge for this? And I told him, and he was like, wow. He said, do you know what's involved with this? He said, do you know how far those roots go for in regard to this tree? He said, you could have chopped all day long and you wouldn't have done the damage you needed to do for that. So he had to humbly make apologies for me, let him know that my ambitions were way above my knowledge base and level of expertise to do it, and explain what it's involved to do it, and gave her a price quote that she should have had initially. But all to say, the ambition, it was great. And many times we go striking out on things, and our level of knowledge is low, our ambitions is high, our emotions are higher. But when we run up against the opposition of what we're really doing, it's a leveler. It takes and brings things, that ether that you are riding on, it brings it down to the place of reality, and then you discover, is this really what I want to do? And many times in life we start out on missions and journeys that we're excited about. We see the promise, we see that the opportunity is there, but there is the part in between. It's the labor, it's the consistency. It's doing something consistently and chopping away at it when it seems that nothing is happening. Do you still have it in you to keep going? That is a determining factor of where people have success and where others you never hear about anymore. They never pass the test. That day, I didn't pass the test. I went into something that I knew little about. I just saw it look good, but it was a whole lot different to be able to go into it and know all that it took, start the job, and finish the job appropriately. Just wanted to kind of share again. Hopefully some of this, will have some interest to some people and some benefit will come from it. Look forward to talking to you guys again on another Transparency Tuesday. Bye now.